We take this time to remember one of the children who came through St. Luke, who was with us, but is no longer with us, Sister Deja Reaves. God, we just thank you for the time that she was here, the time that she inspired us, the time that she encouraged us through her ministry of song, ministry of dance. We thank you for her life. God bless you.
Greensboro police say 18-year-old
Deja was a freshman at North Carolina A&T State University
Deja
in
Reaves
Greensboro.
died after a shooting.
North Carolina A&T freshman had so much life ahead of her when police say someone shot and killed her.
Deja was not the intended target of the shooting.
Talk about a star. That was Deja. Everywhere I was, she wanted to be, no matter where it was. Deja definitely was a daddy's girl.
I am the prophet's daughter, Jeremiah's daughter, okay? So if I tell you something, it's true because I am the prophet's daughter,
So me knowing that, quickly I had to change my life. I couldn't be this heathen and my daughter wanted to be everywhere with me. She changed me. I became a different person because of Deja. Her love, her light, her energy. It was just this amazing energy that she had of positivity that just filled the room so quickly, whether you knew her or not. And she quickly just became like this ray of light. So right away, I knew Deja had an exceptional gift. At the age of 5, she was playing piano by ear. She could match voice notes on her own without me helping. She was singing in contests at school and winning them. It's really funny because people thought that I was the rising star, but it was Deja the whole time. It was her.
I think one of the biggest things that come to mind is that I feel a lot of pride when it comes to being her mom. I've always been so proud of her. I've always known that there was something special about her. There was something special in her. Her love for people, her love to want to help other kids, because ultimately the answer is always you do what you have to do. Right? And you do whatever you need to do, whatever you feel instinctively drawn to do to make sure that your little one is loved and cared for. And that's all I ever wanted to do. She kept me busy. She drove me nuts. She's so charismatic. She's so thoughtful. I think one of the biggest things that come to mind is that I feel a lot of pride when it comes to being her mom. I've always been so proud of her. I've always known that there was something special about her. There was something special in her. Her love for people, her love to want to help other kids. To think about the ways in her stories about, how she helped other people and how she did put a smile on their face, how she encouraged her friends to, not just focus on going to college and university, because that's not for everybody, but, to be able to talk to her peers and her friends and people who were closest to her, people who were with her, even when I could not be, and how much of a positive impact she had on them. I'm forever proud of that. I couldn't ask God for a more amazing daughter,
But I need.
When did I know this? She was so talented. When she came out the womb and started walking and dancing and tapping everywhere, she would hum, she would sing, she would make up songs like in the car. And I knew she had music in her. It was a talent. It was something that she did all the time. I know she would hum and sing and tap a lot when she was in 2nd and 3rd grade. Her 3rd grade teachers would tell me, that's part of how she learns. That's how she studies. And so music is something that was with her. During a teacher conference, I remember one of her teacher aides was like, "Do y'all go to church?" And we were like, "Yes, and do." And they were like, I hear her singing hymns. You know, like I hear her.
Do you know that your baby boy?
It was really a blessing to be able to watch her become more of herself as every day went by. And that's how I want her to be remembered. I want her to be remembered as a person who loved and lived and really encouraged everyone around her to do the same, you know, to find whatever their joy is, their happiness, and to encourage them always. Yeah, it's my baby. It's Pooh.
Them on video, God, that you would cover them, oh God, that you will allow them to go back home, God. Give them peace of mind, oh Lord. Allow them to know that you are with them, oh God.
A prayer that's bringing students together during a somber time. North Carolina A&T student Deja Reaves was shot and killed Tuesday just off campus. One student at the event said he tried to save Reaves that night.
Trying to talk to her, keep her alive, like, what's your name, what's your name? You know, just talk to me, stay with me.
Students sharing their emotions and asking why.
It doesn't make sense for why somebody would go and do that to a young lady like that, even if they didn't know her, even if they had beef with somebody. This is supposed to be a safe space, a safe place.
Marcus Scott Jr. led the event's prayer. He supported his fellow Aggies.
And I want you guys to understand this is not the end for each and every one of you, but this is only the beginning.
By urging everyone to be safe, and they're not alone.
To show that they each and every one of them have support. We all have support, and if we lean and depend on each other, because we can't do it by ourselves.
Through Wednesday's prayer circle, Scott asked students to pray for Reaves and other Aggies who were killed in the past. He asked them to reflect on their own lives on what matters to them.
Tonight I really came to this city to love on these two great people. And I wrote a song for you two 34 years ago. I'm getting ready to sing it right now. I know that Deja loved John P. Key's music. There are going to be some sad days, but I want both of you to know what we're going to do from now to Jesus comes is we're going to celebrate her. We're not going to let that be the story. Amen. And here, listen.